Hi guys, I'm today in the video, and in today's video we are back again playing Minecraft, and we are once again going to be doing a little bit of construction work. So in the previous episode we worked on the ground floor of this little farmhouse type thing. Could do probably coming up with a name for this, but yeah, we've begun the construction of that in the previous episode, and in today's episode we're going to be working on the second floor. But first of all, we need to get a little canopy thing put in here. So we need to craft up some spruce slabs. So we've just got just under 2 stacks of spruce there. So we just need to start off by placing the spruce slabs across this here, just on that little lower ledge bit there. So just on, well, sort of on the top of this bit here. So if we just come into the cow pen here, then we just want to bring this spruce wood all the way along here, this spruce wood slab all the way along here, to start to create a little canopy type area. I can't remember what the phrase for this is off the top of my head. Do you know what? We'll just pile up with some of this wool. So if we just place that there, and then if we just put a quick temporary block there. Oh, let's break that one away. That one was not meant to be there. So if we just continue stepping up this wool, not wool, if we just continue stepping up this wood, then it should turn out perfectly. Yep, that does line up just about right. Do I have my shears on me? Indeed I do. So we can use the shears to break away this wool a little bit quicker than we have been. So we can just place that there, and then you can see what the aim of this little canopy is. So it's just to stop us from being rained on while we're tending to the animals out here, or entering the little farmhouse. So I just want to continue this wood all the way across here. It's a bit of a stretch all the way up to there. So I just want to bring this spruce and continue bringing it along here like so. So now if we just continue to bring that spruce all the way to the end like so. So now this all goes all the way up to here, and then there'll be the wall here. That's why there's that slight little gap there, but that will all be filled in. So now I just want to drop down here, and I want to put in some little beams, I suppose, and then I want to put some like lights and things here and make it all nice and pretty. So if we just continue the wood all the way along here, then that creates a little more support. It shows that this is a little bit more supported than it would otherwise be. So now what I want to do is I want to go all the way up to the second floor of this building and start putting in the walls. So we want to come up here by 4. So we want to go 1, 2, 3. No, it's just 3. Correction, it's 3 and not 4. So we just need to go 1, 2, 3. And then we need to find the centerpiece, which is here. And then we need to go 1, 2, 3. And then I just want to fill this all in with some white wool here, which we just gathered up from our sheep farm over there. And then I just want to continue bringing that white wool all the way through the front of, well, the side of the house, because it's more the side than the front, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, just continue that along there, and then I want to put some glass panes into there like so, and then into there. So then we've got the look coming together. So if I just drop down here, you can start to see how this will all look when it's fully constructed. It's creating quite a nice picture for the finished product. Okay, so the second floor is pretty much just an exact copy of the lower levels in relation to like where the pillars line up and everything. So it's basically just copying from below and putting wool in its place. But we do have some slightly smaller windows on the upper level. So if I just break that one away, because that one is not where I wanted it to go, and then if I just place some more wool down, then that is perfect. So then I just need to place that there and build up a pillar here, and then I just need to copy this pillar across from this side like so. So then that way that should be 7 across. So we've got 1, 2, 3, then another one, then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That is all 7 across, which means this one should automatically be 7 across. So if I just build that up and then copy that across. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the pillar goes in the middle, and then that should be correct. Yep, that lines up with that. So then I just need to do the one wide, 2 high window there, and then I just want to do the same on this side here. And then I just want to put those windows, like I've done on that side, on this side. So if I just go and place those in, like so, well, I just need to fill in the wool first, like this, and then let's get some more wool in there, and then if we just place some more glass panes in here to create those windows for us to have a nice view of the surrounding areas. And if you remember what I said in the previous video, we're going to make this like a central plaza area. So if I just get these stairs in place here, then that should make it so much easier to access the upstairs of here while we're constructing it. And also it's a permanent staircase, so I mean it will help with access in the future, because we need a way that is possible to get onto this second floor. So the sun setting has just reminded me that I probably should put some torches here before we end up with a lot of mobs up here. So if we just have a little nap, then we can continue working on the building. Now if I just continue this wool here, because it's going to have a pitched roof, so this wool will actually be visible. That bit won't, that's why I'm not going to bother making it look pretty on this block here, because that bit won't be visible. But this bit will, so we need to remember to make this bit look nice and pretty, because we don't want to be having gaps in the building. Exhibit A. I do intend to finish that, but I feel like I don't really like that building anymore. But I don't really want to get rid of it, because I feel like that would take a very long time. So I'm coming up with a solution to that. I don't know when that solution will happen, but I'm trying to think of a solution. So if you have a solution of what to do with that, because it's just not feasible as a house, to be quite honest with you. So it's not going to be used as a house because it's just not feasible. It's clearly not the correct way of doing it, really. So I am currently in the process of planning a permanent house. I mean, that was never going to be the permanent house, but I am in the process of planning a permanent house. But yeah, that is just not livable. So it either needs to be turned into something else, or it needs knocking down. So we need to decide which course of action is the best, really. So if I just craft the rest of this spruce here into some spruce planks, and if I just climb up here and put that there, like so, because that's going to be the roof. So if I just carry this all the way along to the other side, because this is going to be the internal roof for this floor. So if I just continue that all the way along here, like so. So unfortunately, we have actually run out of spruce wood. I feel like I've always run out of spruce wood. I feel like between episodes I might just need to go and farm a lot of spruce wood. So we just need to come over here and break away a bunch of these spruce trees here, like so. So if we just break away as many of these spruce trees as possible, then we can gather up plenty of wood in order to finish off the farmhouse. 40 spruce logs should be plenty to finish off this house. Well, I hope anyway, because it feels like all I tend to do in these episodes is run out of spruce wood. Not ideal. But I just need to come in here and fill this all in with some spruce stairs. Oh, I need to finish this layer in as well with some spruce. So I want spruce stairs here just to sort of give a little bit of curvature to the roof because of the way the design works on the outside. So if I just come out here, you can see that the roof starts there, because it would look a little bit weird if the roof started any higher. So we've put it there. So it means that we need to have a little bit of a curve on the inside of the building on the second floor, just so that the building doesn't look a little bit strange. So if we just continue the spruce all the way along here, then that should all be finished once we've got these stairs in. And then that is basically the internal structure done. However, we do still need to finish the outside structure. So if we just go outside and do a little bit more work on the roof, but probably best just crafting as much of this as we can into spruce stairs before we do that. And that's probably the smart idea in this scenario. So if we just come out here and then we can climb up onto the roof. But in fact, before we do that, it's probably an idea to have a little nap. So the way that we're doing this roof, it just needs to come all the way up here in sort of a pitched roof style. So it will come to like a little bit of a triangle shape. So if we just continue these stairs all the way along here, then it should hopefully, if I've done everything correct, create that effect. I need to remember to go through and strip this wood as well. So I just need to continue these stairs all the way along here, and then I need to put that on that way. Oh, and then fall off the building. Yep, totally, that was part of the plan. So then we just need to jump up here once again, and then we want to place, what needs to go there? Some white wool needs to go there. Then we need to put some more stairs there, and then I just want to place it. Is that facing the correct way? Yes, it is. So that should be an upside down stair. And then we just need to continue to fill in this cobblestone here, just because sometimes you can end up with a little bit of a lighting glitch where you can end up with the light coming through the ceiling, which doesn't look great, to be honest with you. I can't remember if that is just a bedrock thing or it's a Java and a bedrock thing, but I'm doing it anyway just because it looks a little bit weird if your roof is glowing. So let's place that there, and then if we just put that like so. Oh, have we run out? Yeah, we need to jump down, and you know, we should probably go and do some more tree chopping. I managed to chop down quite a lot of trees, so now hopefully I shouldn't need to go back again. But you know what? Considering our track record for material gatherings so far this episode, I feel like we might end up making another trip to chop down some more trees. But this roof is actually taking a little bit longer than I anticipated it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little time lapse of the construction of the roof, because I don't want to bore you with the construction of the roof. So that is pretty much the entire house finished up now. So if we just go up these little, what are these called, like twisting vines or something? If we just got these, then we can see that the roof is entirely complete. Now meaning that the house, well, the farmhouse building thing is now entirely finished. Well, not entirely finished. That is a tiny bit of a lie there. Because we still need to finish off the interior, but I feel like that's something that we could maybe spend the next episode doing. So yeah, that might be what we're doing the next episode. I don't know. Let me know what you think of that down in the comment section down below. But that is my current plan, to spend the next episode doing the interior, and then we will move on to something new after that. But that is the house completely finished. I don't know if the video 100%, the time lapse showed this 100%, but I did finish off all of the back and clean up all of our mess during the construction. But yeah, that means that we've just about run out of time for today's video. So without further ado, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.